Hello Internet, welcome to Games Done Wrongish.
Hey guys, welcome to my Vault of Wardens Mythic run. Again, if you saw my Return to Karazhan one that I posted yesterday, the reason I'm doing these is for the leatherworking legendary craft. So as I stated in the last one, you have to do Return to Karazhan, the Vault of Wardens, and Cathedral of Eternal Night, all on Mythic. So here is my Vault of Wardens. Again, just quickly showing how easy these are to do these days, especially if you are a leather worker and you want to craft your legendary once a week. It is possible whilst the Netherlight Disruptor is coming up at the Broken Shore. Then it's possible to do these once a week at the moment. I'm not sure if that will continue if less people that go to the Broken Shore and get those towers up and running, the less frequently we'll be able to do this kind of stuff. But right now I'm getting able to craft the legendary say once a week, and I'm just selling them, just putting them on the auction house, trying to get a few gold to buy the odd piece of gear, bit of mount. Maybe even a WoW token now and then as well. Well, mainly a WoW token to be honest. If I can get a sub for free, I even purchase Destiny 2 with the WoW token at some point. So, if you can do those kind of things whilst playing a game that you quite enjoy playing, why not? All for it, in my mind. So anyway, we're coming up to the first boss here. Very simple, as the one yesterday if you watched it. This boss used to do like basically what you see your demon hunters doing, so sending out lasers, green lasers at you and spawning things in the area, and there'd be like a line, a fell line going around trying to kill you, bunch of different things, but I don't think he gets to do anything in this one. He also metamorphs at some point. So yeah, your tank defense there when he does his dark strikes. Again, not necessarily so much now. Fell mortar just blows up random range people, and it's not got much time. That's it. You haven't got time to do any of his other, like his fell laser eyes and all that kind of stuff, which can be damaging. No time for any of that right now. So very simple as saying, quick runs these to get this to get them done, to get your legendary craft on. Earn a few quid, earn a few gold. On my server they're selling for around, it could be anything. It depends on which one you craft. It could be anything from say 60,000 to 160,000 gold. It's not the most lucrative item to be selling on the auction, but it's, if you're going to be doing these, if you're going to be getting the artifact power, if you're going to be getting other things, then why not? Why not run these specific dungeons and get the legendary craft going at the same time? Just a few extra gold each week. Worth doing. I know there's a lot of people do that do the world tour, so they do all of the mythic dungeons on Mythic 0. Just to collect the artifact power, just to boost their their bad luck protection, so that they can get a legendary quicker that way. And now you have the awakening essences as well that that drop from each week to help you. But that you don't get those from Mythic Zeros though. You would get those from your chest at the end of a Mythic Plus, so you wouldn't really do these for that. But it just helps towards the legendary counts. So I'm coming thinking now. I'm thinking of that. The people doing the world tours, that will probably drop off much faster now, because there's the fact you can buy legendaries with the awakening essences too. Most people will get all the legendaries they need pretty soon, unless they decide to gear up alts. I know I'm currently leveling alts, currently playing alts and things right now, because most of what I want to do is done. Other than the higher difficulties of the raid. But me and my guild don't generally raid Mythic. In fact, we never raid Mythic. We raid up to Heroic, and we still haven't done the latest raid on Heroic yet. So an Taurus. We haven't done the Taurus raid on Heroic. We've done normal on raid. We're around. Is it 10 or 11 bosses in there? I think it was about 3 last time. Something like that. 3 or 4. I can't think. We was up to the Coven, and I can't remember if we killed them or not last week. We only raid Heroic once a week. Oh yeah, that was the first boss, by the way. Yeah, we line of sight him. So he goes and gets ads, and they have lots of things looking at you that can interrupt you and stuff like that. But if you just stay in that one spot and stay to one side, he just comes back to you, and all of the eyes that set aside that are looking at you that can interrupt you. Basically, you just have to look back at them. So when you see the pink lines come to you, you need to just look back at those set aside to stop yourself from being interrupted or, disorientated. And because you stand up there, they all point in the same direction. They all point up there at those steps to you, so you can just stand facing them the whole time. Glazer, he's going to die before he does anything. He would normally put a shield around himself, start blasting a laser out of his eyes. And these squares you see around the map here, certain pillars would come up from him, and you had to turn with mirrors on the pillars and reflect his gaze back at him to break his defense, and then be able to attack him again. But that's not going to happen because this is Mythic 0 and it's all very, very easy these days. As you see, I think for Mythic, at the start of the expansion, you was aiming 150k DPS per damage dealer minimum, and now we have a Death Knight there, pulling off 1.81 million on him. So it's no wonder that they don't get to do their abilities anymore. This guy as well, he would just start to put flame wreaths on the floor, summoning flame elementals, lines of lava, all kinds of stuff. And you have an ability around the edge where you can click an owl that would freeze him and get rid of all that stuff temporarily, and then he'd start again casting it out. But he's going to die so quickly that look, he just put one little lava thing down, and before he does much else, he's going to be dead. So there you go. That did nothing. Very, very easy. So that's what I'm saying. You can get these done so quickly that it's worth doing. You can get your dungeons done. You can get your artifact power. You can get your bad luck protection boosted from them, because the legendaries can drop from mythic dungeons, from the bosses. So each time you defeat the boss in here, if you don't get a legendary drop from it, then your bad luck protection gets boosted up from each one. So they're worth doing. And we're almost done. Now we're going to head towards the end boss, which is just on the lower level. We go down this lift, on this thing, defeat a few spiders and stuff, and then we're on the end boss. The end boss used to, still does in higher mythic keys, which is another one of the reasons that I generally don't do them, in case I get this dungeon. I really don't like the end boss. I don't like the ads that she spawns. So she puts up like a wall of walking spirit ads. I forgot what it's called, but we'll see when she does it in a few moments. And the higher the difficulty, the faster those walls come, and then they like interweave with each other. So you're looking at one, trying to find out where the gap is, and another one's coming. Then you've got to line the two gaps up. Sometimes you might have to dash through one and get behind it before you can get to the other one, or you might need to leave it late and run to a certain corner. It can just be a pain. I just don't have the concentration that much these days. I mean, if it was a raid boss, if it was something that I felt was worth doing each week and something I really wanted to conquer, then I'd have it down. I have it down pretty much anyway. I do generally know how to do it. don't. It's just if I haven't done it for a few weeks, months even at this point, and then I go in, I generally derp a little bit and get knocked off because I'm not paying attention. But on this difficulty, I don't think it's too bad. I think you still get 4 walls on Mythic. You only get 2 on Heroic. I think you still get 4 on Mythic, but they're not too fast, they're not too much to deal with. I'm saying that now, and I did this the other day, this run, so I'm not sure if if I make them all safely or if I get knocked off. I can't remember. We're gonna find out any moment.
I knew that you would come.
So I generally leave the light to someone else, ranged or the healer or something, because they can just run around, especially a healer. In these mythics, they've got nothing to do, barely anything to do anyway. It's not the healer that's picked it up, it's the other druid, I think, that's picked it up there. Looks like it. But anyway, they'll drop it and hopefully somebody else will pick it up, or they'll pick it up again. I can't remember who did this. So yeah. Oh, somebody threw it and it didn't. Oh, it didn't spawn her, I thought at first. Oh, the druid picked it back up again. So it was Creeping Doom. This is the one. So you see there's a gap there just over to the right. You need to go through that and then look for the next one real quickly. Oh, you want to be looking for those. So this is what I mean where they cross. So it's on the right hand side of the line again. But obviously we're behind this one now, so we have to be careful. And now the third one's come, but we can see that's straight on. Well, it looked like it was straight on. It was. We got through that. And now the next one, we need to follow this, and it's like not quite to the end, I think. it's around here. Yeah, oh, got knocked back again. You see, if this was higher difficulties, that probably would have wiped me out. You're being hit twice, more than likely would be out of the game. And that's why I don't like this fight. I'm never 100% sure where that gap is. Anyway, that was it. Thanks all.
If you like this video, please consider watching another. 2 suggestions will be on screen now. Also, if you have not subscribed already, please do so by clicking the icon in the middle of this screen. Every view and subscription will go a long way to helping the channel grow, and in turn will result in more content for you. Thank you, and until the next time, goodbye.